Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Booyah. Oh. Oh, oh. Make it rain? Yeah. Oh. Okay. We're gonna remove from heat, baby. Is it? Which one? Oh. And butt. Oh, breast and butt. Oh, okay. Ooh, I have to check it. What's the brand? What's the brand? Oh, so it's like breast and butt. Uh, butt and. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah? Does he go, my balls? No, I'm just joking. No, he doesn't say. He doesn't go, my balls. You wish. Yeah, right. Your mom. Okay. So we have the mashed potatoes, the Idahoan under control here. Okay. So we have the mashed potatoes. Goes in the back on the literal back burner. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Put that lid on it so we keep that freshness while we're frying. So maybe put them closer to the other things we have. We made country gravy, and then that's before we do the chicken fry. And then we have on low, we also have the green beans. We might want to give the green beans a little, little stir here. Do a little stirrage. So we have the stirrage, but I think I'm gonna need a holy spoon, but not blessed by Jesus, you know what I'm saying? The holy spoon of the Catholic Church. Oh, there you go. All right. Blessed by the Pope. Yeah, I always remember my first stepdad. I came home from work in the 1980s, and I was in kindergarten. You know, it was like 1985 back then. And he went got off work, and he saw me, and he lifted me up near the fan, and he goes, "We're going to Astroworld." Always remember that. That was fun. We didn't go to Astroworld. He was just joking around. No, my favorite part is when my stepdad, he grabbed me when I was little, and he went, ah, and he ran towards the ocean. Yeah, it was really fun shit. Hey, before the internet and virtual reality and AI and all that, you had to get fun the old fashioned way. You know, you had to be pretty creative. So the chicken has been marinating here. Got it. It's been in the egg wash with a little milk, not too much, but 4 eggs. So it's been in there with the salt and the pepper kind of percolating, marinating, getting that flavor up, right? So percolating, marinating, gestating, incubating, whatever kind of word ating that has like the growing process, the prefix. Yeah, we want to use a word like that. Get a big bowl. Yeah. This is my grandmother, step grandmother, Angie. Angie. That's a good one by the Rolling Stones. Anyways, Angie, she was like Betty Crocker. She painted, she cooked, she did all this, homemaker stuff. And it was, like Betty Crocker, Martha Stewart. She was the go-to. Yeah. So she was hypercritical. I guess a lot of those women from the 1930s, 1940s, they were from a sterner era. So they were usually more critical and more cynical about outcomes. So they weren't starry-eyed. They weren't like dreamers or anything like that. Not all of them anyway. They were like really, really, really connected to the tough, harsh reality of living in a way that maybe today's generations aren't so, accustomed to. I was never really that excited about the elder generation's cynicism, and it kind of you're kind of like a little kid in the family or their son or daughter, and they're kind of like, I want to do this big thing, and then they kind of like crap on you. They're kind of like, you'll never be able to do that. Yeah, like cranky old people, right? You'll never be able to reach the moon. You're a dreaming bastard. You'll never be able to do the impossible. That's what old people sound like most of the time, right? You'll never make it in this town. Who do you think you are? Yeah, I have a measuring cup, which is also a cup. So it's handy that it's one cup. So. Or it even tells you, for the math and science aficionados out there, it's 236.64 milliliters. Just in case you were wondering what a cup was. What is the speed of light? 186,000 miles per second. Okay, put some of this. Yeah, got some big boys today, so got some big chickens to fry. I got bigger fish to fry. I will dress like the Joker for Halloween, one Halloween before I die. I made a vow to myself, but warning, it's going to be really scary. Okay, so yeah, but it is going to be scary. I've already prepared myself for the absolute fright of having a really smiling clown. So I've seen guys do the Joker before, you know, but guys without personalities. And I guess maybe the quiet Joker is like the scariest. The quiet one. You okay? Oh, baby. Oh, don't worry. Okay, put some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Then let's stir it up. Yeah, a lot of people weren't hot for Angie's personality, her charming personality, which she didn't have one. But her apparent lack of optimistic enthusiasm, or her lack of team playership, her lack of tact, her lack of any kind of social skills that would be but my God, you forgot about it because she was a hell of a cook. And when you went to Thanksgiving, it was always perfect. It was always wonderful. So. Quid pro quo, this for that. Yeah. Yeah, so I decided to read David Cassidy's biography, just like on a video. I didn't read the whole thing. And it was like, but the video, I guess it's kind of clickbait because he's like, I drank 12 beers a day for 10 years or some shit. No, maybe it wasn't 10 years, but it was just funny because he goes, man, my alcoholism got so bad. I was drinking 12 beers a day. 12 beers a day. That's like pretty funny. I mean, it's not funny like in terms of his heart or his organs or his liver or his kidneys, but it's like funny like hearing someone say that. I was drinking 12 beers a day. For some reason, I always think that just sounds hilarious, like in a sentence. Oh shit! Is that? So like, yeah, I went to a drunk tank before, and it was like one lady, it was a black lady, and she was like, some guy was like, "Why are you here?" And then she's like, "I drank 12 beers a day, like a 12 pack every day for like a week." And then, you know, I didn't laugh or anything. It wasn't funny, but like. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Put that oil in there, and we're gonna heat it up. Yeah. Is that we still have hot potatoes? Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Well, yeah, I was thinking about it. Like, without childhood trauma, I was thinking, would my photographic memory still be the same? Or is that the reason why I have a photographic memory? You ever wonder if your scars are what makes you strong? Like you were forged in a fire, but that made you a stronger person or more intelligent person. Yeah, maybe. The kid who survived the fire has a lot of scars, but he also knows how to survive a fire. So I guess that's something. So we're gonna heat up this oil. I guess there's many mysteries in life, that are interesting to contemplate. Okay, so we like to get the sides out of the way, and the gravy, the mashed potatoes, and the green beans, get that set up before we fry the chicken. And by all rights, I should have been frying I should have been heating up the oil, but I was telling stories and things. All right. So what am I hearing from the internet? Yeah, a lot of different things. A lot of people are speculating. In the end times, there's wars and rumors of wars. So, in the end of days, in the apocalypse, in the biblical revelations. Yeah. So, wars and rumors of wars. I heat up this in the copper chef. That's what I'm going to fry the chicken in. Not quite hot yet. Some like it hot, hot, hot. Ooh. Something like that. Pot, pot, pot. Yeah, I guess they banned THC products in Texas. A lot of people are outraged. Yeah. Yeah. It would be kind of cool if we could have some cannabis. Cannabis. I'd like to open up a cannabis. Oh, I made a double joke. That was great. And that would be the slogan too. I could be like, I'm gonna open up a can of business, and then it would be boom. Yeah. And targeted terror attack. What? Oh, what am I missing in the news over here? Attack on mall in Boulder, Colorado. What? Holy shit! A mall in Boulder. Ooh. Walnut and Pine Street. Boulder, Colorado. Uh-oh. Is it guns or is it somebody driving a car using it as a weapon? Is it a jalalalala? One of the usual suspects, or is it praise Muhammad? Oh, somebody said free Palestine. Yeah, that was. I don't turn on the comments because of free Palestine. So after Hamas is totally destroyed and all the hostages are released, maybe I'll open up the chat again. But the free Palestine flag and the bombing of the chat is just, maybe after the war is over and the IDF swarms into Gaza and kills all the Hamas leadership and their army, and all the hostages are released, then maybe, I'll open up the chat again or something. No, I'll do it again. I'm just kidding. But somebody they did the Free Palestine last night again. They bombed it again with Free Palestine. Bombing the chat with Free Palestine. That's like my pet peeve, really. I mean, like, if I had one, that would be it. So, Well, if you ever wanted a peaceful world, this ain't it. This ain't the peaceful earth. All right. This ain't it at all. Families and tragedy. They're not releasing the amount injured or killed or the identity of the suspect yet. So that means it's probably. Yeah, okay. So I won't speculate either because that's irresponsible to speculate. All right, sure. All right. Is there anything we can infer from the vocabulary though? Class? Trying to bring Middle Eastern wars to the United States home soil. It's like. Pro-Israel people. Well, oh shit. Hey, is the storm coming in? All right. Yes. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go catch that storm real quick. Adult male? We're not gonna say if he's white, black, Islamic, Arabic, Persian. There's a lot of names for it, right? Yeah. It's beautiful. I like that back there. It looks cool. Sorry, it's too dangerous for a two. Sorry, two. It was too dangerous for my two. Yeah. Too dangerous out there. You might have a pine cone fall on your head or something like that. You might have a boo-boo. Multiple deaths? We have multiple? What? Police chief, we're not calling it a targeted terror attack. Despite the FBI classifying it. What are they doing? Okay, not classifying it. Okay, so the FBI is classifying it as a terror attack. And the police chief is saying, we're not calling it a terror attack. Okie dokie. Whatever. Whatever, George Orwell. Keep on with your new speak. Your double speak. Double think. Okay. So the suspect is an adult male. So he has a penis and balls. And a scrotum. And a Vans deferens. Ooh. Oh, hey, Tula. You need to get through here? I'm sorry. In case you wanted to go poo-poo. It's all good. A targeted terror attack by the director of the FBI. The Federal Bureau of Investigations. Investigations? Ooh. That sounds fun. No, I'm just joking. Investigations. Investigations. What if they had an agent called Sean? What about that? Yeah, but he was gay. Looks like it's um, no motive, no identity of the suspect, no. What even happened? Like, I don't even know. Shocking. Uh-oh. Uh, Several blocks of the outdoor mall. Now what? People are going to be afraid to go to outdoor malls now? Shit. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Molotov cocktails, incendiary devices, explosive devices, they said. People on fire. So there was no guns, or is it all of it? I don't know. I don't know. It's just like bombs or guns or both. Not calling it a terror attack yet. Uh-oh. Did some peaceful protesters, pro-Israel, pro-Judea, Jewish people, people get attacked? What did he say before he blew up people? Free Palestine? Or was it Alu Akbar? Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what his identity is. If it's Sheikh Mohammed Jalakmar Khan or some shit. Jalakmar. Now you're just making shit. You're making up. Now I'm just making up Arabic names. Jalakmar. Another explosion? Oh, do they have like a bomb squad over there? They're like hidden bombs and shit. It's scary, dude. Ooh. All right, we better get this rolling in case some hardcore storms come in and knock out the power. So let's go ahead and. Yeah, we just went ahead and just like roll it around in it, dude. Yeah, bullets hurt, but if they don't pass through a vital organ and you can survive the attack, you might have a decent prognosis. But people bombing you or setting you on fire, not so much. It's going to be agonizing. We're just going to go ahead and roll it around. Yeah. So people stab you, cut you with a sword, shoot you. You might be able to survive sometimes and recover fully. Maybe with some scarring, scar tissue, but fucking getting bombed, You're gonna be decapitated or you're gonna be living a life of hell for a while until you die. Now we're cooking. All right. Got it sizzling. Getting down to the bizzling. Boulder, Colorado. What are you doing? Attacking on the Sabbath, God's off day, This is God's off day. I know that's why they planned it, right? Can't stand it. I know you planned it. Listen on, y'all. It's a sabotage. Turn this bad boy over. Yeah. Guess we'll hit it about 4 or 5. And yeah, frying that chicken, dude. Woo! Yeah. Well, prayers for the victims. I like that song "Living in America." It's like by America, and it's like somebody get me a cheeseburger. I like that part in the song. got a little thingy too. And then we got, of course, that. Got a lot of dealies, got a lot of thingies, got a lot of thingamabobs. Yeah, a lot of people were worried about, like, the delis that I worked at in cafes, people's hygienes. Yeah. My experience is that, some people are more hygienic than others. Some people give a fuck about it, and then some people don't. So, yeah. I would try not to frequent delis and cafes with big fat people because they often touch their balls and their butt. Okay, so before I went on duty, I always washed my hands in the sanitizer soap, and I did not. And if I went to the restroom, I always washed my hands. So if I had to go to the restroom on shift, which usually I did, once or twice or something. So. But some people, they look like they're grabbing their balls. They look like they're grabbing their butts or whatever. Or if they have a vagina, I don't know. They have a pussy. So, or the, butthole. So, yeah. Or picking their nose or doing something disgusting, right? Yeah. So how do I know the chicken's done? Thoughts and prayers for the victims in Boulder, Colorado. So apparently they said the man had a weapon, and then he had bombs, too. Molotov cocktails, and he was setting people on fire, apparently. Okay. But he doesn't have a flamethrower. Right, yeah, okay. So it's not like the bad guy from Lethal Weapon. Is that Lethal Weapon 4? Is it done, baby? Ooh. Well, it is getting there, for sure. Oh, well, you'd be able to tell, right, from the inside. Yeah. Suspect is adult male. He has a penis. He may have a penis. He has a peepee. There was a man with a weapon and people were being set on fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. All right. Is it done? Get her done, boy. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to create a chicken tender, but okay. So it's golden brown. It's got nice color. If you use a thermometer and you don't cook by eye or by feeling, then the temperature is supposed to be 160 degrees and above for the safety of the meat. Okay, so just saying. Okay, I think that's good right there. Yeah, it's cooked. Is it all the way cooked? Let's see here. Well, this one's a fatter cut, so let's just fry it for a little bit more. A little bit. Okay. Go ahead and how's that flavor? Well, excelente. Ooh. Excelente, Presidente. Ooh, it's just falling apart, man. Yeah, that's good. All right, riveting. Let me get some crunchy things. Yeah. Move it over. Yeah, lots of crunchy things. Crunchy things. Like at Long John Silver's. Yeah. So in England, it would be called fish and chips because they use fish. But in America, we call it, oh, you can call it chicken and chips. Oh, yeah. Hey! Huh? Almost done. Oh, deodorant. Oh, wow.